somebody to dance for. Give me somebody to show.
I always think it's interesting that Donna McKechnie won the Tony Award for Best Leading Actress in a Musical for the show, because the reason that I think Chorus Line is so important is that there was no lead in the show. And that it took a look at all these dancers. And the other thing that it did is the show was workshopped, which wasn't done very frequently before then. The show was cast and then it was written around the original Broadway cast. And also I think as far as I know, it's really one of the first times that a homosexual is represented in a show in a way that doesn't make them look like a freak. And it may be one of the first times that a homosexual is in a musical or on stage ever as an actual homosexual, not just a stereotype of a homosexual, but then never said to be one. And then we get to 1979, and I think it's safe to call this my favorite overall show.
Attend the tale of Sweeney Todd. His skin was pale and his eye was odd. He shaved the faces of gentlemen who never thereafter were heard of again. He trod a path that few have trod, did Sweeney Todd, the David Barber of Fleet Street.
So yeah, Sweeney Todd, where to start? I think the most important thing about Sweeney Todd is just the fact that it's almost completely sung through. It's an opera. It's very few spoken lines, and I've heard it said, I didn't mean to quote Wicked there, but after seeing Sweeney Todd, the original production, Leonard Bernstein went home, wrote a note to Stephen Sondheim, and the note read something like, "After seeing Sweeney Todd tonight, I will no longer be writing for musical theater because a better score cannot be written." And so what I think what was so important about Sweeney Todd was the fact that it really kind of showed audiences that a musical didn't have to be happy, and which was kind of Sondheim's big thing, was that a musical is not confined to production numbers and happy endings and stuff like that. And you know, when you have almost half of your cast dead at the end of a musical, it no longer is a musical comedy, which I think is probably Sondheim's biggest contribution to the art form of musicals, because of the fact that really before him they were always referred to as musical comedies, and except for a funny thing happened by the way of the Forum, you can't really label any of his shows as musical comedies because they have funny moments and they're entertaining, but they aren't comedies. They're tragedies or dramas for the most part. So
To be continued.